I want to talk to you guys about different types of lubes. There are so many different varieties out there, and I want you guys to be able to make the best choice for yourself. So I will be displaying on the screen the different types of lubes. I'll be talking about it, but I'll also be showing you kind of how the consistency is and all that stuff, and personally what was my favorite. Hey loves, it's your girl Candace and I'm here with Confidential Talk. Tonight we are talking about lube. This conversation is for everybody, don't get it twisted, okay? Lube is not for vaginal dryness. There is a lot of negative stigma around lube, and pretty much if you own it, you ain't getting wet down there. And that is just simply not true. Lube is actually to help make sex more pleasurable and enjoyable and to cause less friction. So let's throw that stigma out the window and let's get into this lube. Period. Yes, I want to talk to you guys about different types of lubes. There are so many different varieties out there, and I want you guys to be able to make the best choice for yourself. So I will be displaying on the screen the different types of lubes. I'll be talking about it, but I'll also be showing you kind of how the consistency is and all that stuff, and personally what was my favorite. I also do carry lube in my store. It's the water-based lube, slippery when wet. Of course, you guys got to check that out at confidentialtalk.com, and also the other pleasure items. But yeah, we're gonna get into this lube conversation. But if you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Candace. I do videos on sex, love, relationships. We talk about sex toys, how to better the sex life over here every Friday night. So make sure you guys tune in, click that notifications button so you can get notified every time I drop a video, because every Friday night I am here, but I do drop content throughout the week as well too, so you don't want to miss a thing. Okay, so click that notifications button and also subscribe to the channel and become part of the family. Also, if you guys don't already know, I love talking to y'all, so please comment below, let's talk. Okay, and of course shop on confidentialtalk.com for your pleasure items. I got some new stuff over there. You gotta check out Dominate and Delilah. I'm actually gonna be telling a story about my experience with her, and I got another one over there as well too, Curvaceous Cormets. So you guys gotta check those out. But yeah, let's get into this video. So I pretty much told you the important things about lube. Okay, one, it's for everybody. It is not for vaginal dryness. And I mean, honestly, I've actually had this conversation on my channel before about vaginal lubrication and why you may not be getting as wet as you possibly may have in the past, or you may not just be getting wet, or you're just experiencing dryness down there. It is totally normal. Again, lube is not just for this type of person, it's for everybody. But specifically, if you are suffering from these things, it is totally normal and it's totally okay. There are a list of reasons why you could be experiencing a lack of wetness down there. So if you guys are interested in that conversation, I did do a Better Sex Life series about 2 weeks ago on that topic. So make sure you guys check that out. I'll have the link below for you guys. It's one of the most popular lubes that you probably have seen out there, you probably also have experienced, is water-based lube. Now, water-based lube has its pros and its cons, okay? Lots of pros. Water-based lube is versatile. It is safe to use with condoms and all sex toys, so you don't have to worry about any of its ingredients deteriorating any of your toys or a condom. It is pH balanced, baby, okay? So we ain't knocking off no pH balances over here. Don't nobody like to go out of commission for no reason, okay? No, okay? So that is a good one right there. And it will not stain your sheets, and it's super easy to clean up. So obviously when you're using lube, you're probably going to get on some sheets, some clothing, get it here or there. It sometimes can get a little messy. The one thing I do personally love about water-based lube is that it's not that messy and it's so easy to clean up. But some of the cons to it is that it doesn't last as long. It's water-based, so you may have to use it consistently throughout your sexual experience, and that is totally okay. Water-based lube, it does evaporate really quick. It does kind of go away really quick, so it is totally normal to kind of use it and have to reapply during your experience. That is totally okay, but it can interrupt what you're doing. I mean, depending on how you're feeling, if you're somebody that your vibe is quickly thrown off, then water-based lube may kind of get on your nerves, and then you might want to do a different type of lube. But another thing that I've noticed about water-based lubes are sometimes this consistency of it can be a little sticky, and some people really don't like that sticky feeling. I know the lube that I personally carry in my store, Slippery When Wet, it's a water-based lube. It does have a little bit of stickiness to it, but nothing too crazy, and it's super easy to clean off. So I absolutely love that one. Even though sometimes I do have to reapply it during sex or masturbation, I think it's the most safest and easiest for me to use, especially because I can get a little messy, okay? And the last thing I want to do is stain my stuff, okay? I'm telling y'all, when I was working with the silicone based lube, it was making me mad, okay? Which we're going to be talking about next. Now, the silicone based lube, this one, the pros, I'm going to talk about the pros first, because I'm definitely about to get in these cons, okay? I'm definitely about to get in these cons. But silicone lube has a really a lot of good benefits to it, and a lot of people do like silicone lubes because it lasts a lot longer than water-based lube. A little goes a long way, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive. You just put a little bit on there and it lasts, and it will last, and it will last, baby. Whereas water-based lube, again, it kind of absorbs and you kind of have to reapply it. It is safe to use with condoms, and they typically have really good ingredients in silicone lube, so it's usually good for sensitive skin. But there are a lot of cons to silicone lube. I actually purchased a silicone lube, and first of all, the cap came completely like off the bottle, and it leaked everywhere. And this was not a good thing because the leaking got on certain stuff and it stained it, and it was just a hot mess. It was super slippery, super messy. So for me personally, silicone would not be my go-to unless it's in a really good secure bottle, because if it gets out, it's a mess and it stains and it's irritating and it's hard to clean. I like the fact that it's long lasting. I like the way it feels, but honestly, I was trying to clean my plugs after testing the silicone lube to see how I like it, and it was a pain in the you know what I'm saying, okay? It was a pain in the butt. So if you are planning on using silicone lube, I would definitely make sure you plan it. Make sure you are protecting things that are important to you as far as like clothing and sheets. Making sure that the silicone you're using only a little bit, and you're being very cautious of where you put it, because that stuff is messy, okay? It's messy. But again, also it could have been the type of silicone lube that I used. It was the brand's Wet Platinum. It was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. Y'all let me know if you guys have experienced that type of lube or used it. Comment below. Let me know, because my experience was not good at all. Also too, silicone lube can deteriorate your sex toys that are made with silicone. So silicone lube is really good for like glass toys, maybe metal, but when it comes to your silicone material toys, sex toys, do not use silicone lube. It will deteriorate it completely. The next one we're going to be talking about is hybrid lubricant. I'm actually working right now to get a hybrid lube in my store. So if you guys are watching this, please check out my store, confidentialtalk.com. I most likely will have a silicone lube up within the next week of this video. So if it's after a week of me posting this video, just know that I have been working to get that hybrid lubricant in my store, because when I tell you the consistency of it and the way it feels is amazing. Oh, okay, baby. I definitely love a hybrid lubricant. It feels amazing, and pretty much what it is a water-based lubricant with a little bit of silicone elements in it that makes it a lot more long-lasting, but it's still easy to clean up, and it's still, it doesn't stain anything. So you kind of get the elements of having the silicone lube, but you still get the basis and the good benefits of having the water-based lube. I have done some shopping and I've done some purchasing, and I will be actually testing some hybrid lubes out. That's why I say stay tuned. Check out my store, because it will be there, baby. I absolutely loved the way it felt and how long lasting it was. And I haven't used it during sex. I only use it during masturbation. So and usually I don't have to, even with a water-based lube, I usually don't have to reapply lubrication when I'm masturbating. So but I kind of want to test it out during sex to kind of see how it goes, because literally it is nice. It feels good. It feels good. Pretty much, I don't even actually, it's funny because I'm talking about it, but I don't even have my notes prepared for the hybrid lube, but I do remember that it is easy to clean up. It does not really stain. You still get that long lasting elements of what a water-based lube would get, or I'm sorry, what a silicone based lube would give, even though you have the water based. But honestly, I don't think there was really any cons to the hybrid lube. That I could maybe I will say the one that I used, I can't even say it was really sticky. It wasn't even sticky. It was literally so silky and smooth. So kudos to hybrid lube. Get you a hybrid lube on my website, confidentialtalk.com. The next lube we're going to be talking about is oil-based lube. So this one is also long lasting, and it can actually be used as a massaging oil, but this is probably the most non-recommended lube out there. Do not use oil-based lube, which is like coconut oil. A lot of people feel like they're being like more natural when they use coconut oil as a lube. Honestly, it's a no-go, okay? Oil-based lubes are actually associated with a fungus called Candida, which is responsible for yeast infections. So the oil-based lube can cause yeast infections, and who wants to be out of the game for a week or two trying to clear up a yeast infection, y'all? Come on, really. Trying to get your little natural herbal on with the coconut oil. We could put it in our hair, we could put it, you know, in other places, shit, we can cook our meat in it, but don't put it in your vajayjay, because that's a new word for it. Don't put it there, okay? Because it could cause some problems. Also, it just may stain your sheets and your clothes. Y'all know how oil be. Oil is hard to get out. It don't come out, okay? It will stain your stuff. So just stay on the safe side and get you a water-based lube or a hybrid lube from Confidential Talk, okay? But yes, pretty much those are the lubes that we're going to be talking about. Obviously, you have your natural lubrication, and again, if you guys want to have a conversation on it, drop in the comments, let me know. We can have another conversation. But I did do a live about this, so go check that live out. That will also be in the description box. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you've tried any of these type of lubes, you've had personal experiences, please again comment below, because I will respond. I want to learn. I'm learning as I go, and let's learn together. Let's figure it out together. And how else do we learn from personal experiences and sharing them with one another? So let's do it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and of course click that notifications button to get notified when you get every time I drop a video. And of course, shop on confidentialtalk.com. I ship out within 48 hours of you ordering, so you get your stuff really quick, okay? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.